Hello everyone. Today we are about to explain the programming of Spinpro E9i inverter model speed controller. Step by step we will explain you how to configure and program this controller to inverter drive. First, press select button. After 5 buttons, we have sideward arrow, upward and downward arrow, select and enter keys. So by using these 5 keys, we can able to program this controller. Once you press select, you can able to see view set clear. So most of our products are menu driven program, very simple, and you can able to learn quickly and program as per your requirement. So once you go to set, you will see settings and storage. Press in settings, it requires password. Once you give password, normally all 4 digits would be 0 only. So after giving password, you can able to see step and parameter. Once you enter into the step mode, set count number, that is 40's count, R means running count. You can able to set in total 9 different counts in memory. So the running count will be always mentioned in the letter R. Set number of steps. So depends on your requirement. You can able to set up to maximum 25 steps possible. So now once you enter, this is step number 1 programming. Step number 1, here you can set length in meters, that is 100 meters, and speed also by using sideward and upward and downward keys. You can able to change the number, and once you get the desired number, you can enter it so that it will be stored. Step number 1, acceleration time. This allows the speed program will pass from one step to other steps with the time delay. So you can set it in minutes or in seconds. According to your requirement, the time delay will be infused between 2 steps. So as well, you can program all other steps. So that is step number 2, 200 meters, 10,000 RPM, and again you can give time. This also deceleration time also you can give in case after achieving the high speed you want to come down from step 2 to 1, then you can give deceleration time in seconds, and this time delay will be automatically activated in case of speed reduction. This is flickering length. This is programmed for the warning or alarming purpose of DAF completion. Once you program, for example, 3000 meters as your DAF length, you can program flickering length as 2950 meters. So once it reaches that length, set length, it will activate the relay. You can able to get it for light or any other type of alarming device so that the DAFers can reach the machine prior to DAFing. This is conversion factor. These hangs will be converted into kilograms based on your count. So this can be calculated by any production people, and you can enter the conversion factor. It will automatically calculate production into kilograms. And that's all with this step. And next we go to the parameter details. In parameter, beneath that we will get two submenus. One is machine and another is operation. Once we enter the machine mode, again we can able to get two subdivisions, that is production and energy. Now we'll look into production first. That is delivery pulses per meter. This is required to measure the length in meters. Based on the front roller diameter, you can able to calculate the number of pulses per meter. So here it is at 573 pulses per meter. So once 573 pulses received by the Spinpro, and then automatically it will calculate as 1 meter. This is delivery pulses per revolution. This is also very important. How many pulses per revolution a delivery roller gives to the sensor is very important. So once it gives 34 pulses per revolution, that is need to be entered into the Spinpro for delivery speed and delivery rate calculation. The other one is set speed ratio. That is required for spindle and valve. That is spindle valve and tin roller pulley speed ratio is required, because we always sense the tin roller for speed measurement, but ultimately we will display spindle speed only. So there is a ratio available between tin roller pulley and valve. So you have to always divide it with the tin roller pulley diameter divided by valve. You can able to get speed ratio if it is directly measured. Otherwise the ratio is also to be added. So machine side speed ratio. After that, speed limit. This is 30 rpm. Now you can able to see it. The 30 rpm is the tolerance of speed fluctuation. Normally only plus side in inverter you won't get much of speed fluctuation. We recommend you to set between 30 to 50 rpm range. Inverters normally will not change too much of frequency. There won't be any fluctuation between set speed and running speed. So you can able to set 50 to 30 rpm as per your requirement. Set DOF sense cam or ring rail. Most of the time we use cam, because doffing contactor is always available with the machine. In rare cases, if you don't have doffing contactors, you need to use a third sensor to see the position of a ring rail. So ring rail, once ring rail gets signal, and it will sense the DOF. So most of the time cam only used. Doffing contactor normally separately mentioned with the number D4, D5, D6. So please refer your machine manual to identify the doffing contactor. And drive type, here it is already selected, inverter. There are other drives also available, electrical piston and variator drives. Here in your case, no need to change any drive, so it is let it be in inverter. And here is cells pulses per meter. It is already explained to you, so that's all with the machine parameter setting. And next we will come to the energy part. Energy, you need to install the current transformer and you need to give voltage inputs. So you have to properly install all these current transformers with direction, with relevant phase, so that you will get trouble-free inputs to this instrument. PT primary, CT primary, all programmable. Normally ring frames use 100 amps CT. By using the same sideway arrow keys, you can change it to 100 ampere, and 415 volt is PT. RYB neutral, and 6 wires will flow to CT connector. Once you come out, you need to enter the password again. This is for the safety precaution. Password is mandatory for all type of setting. So PT primary 415, CT primary you can select is 100/5. Most of the ring frames will consume less than 100 ampere. So we always recommend the user to use 100 ampere or lesser CT ratios. So that's all on the energy side. Next we go to under the parameter we have another important submenu called operations. We will look into it, what is there to program. This is compulsory slow. That means if you, in any case, in any condition, if you want to run the machine at single speed, you can choose the compulsory slow speed. Here it is at 10,000 rpm. Irrespective of any speed, any table setting, once you engage this compulsory slow, the table setting will be de-engaged, and based on your time requirement, here it is set as 10 minutes. So this will run 10 minutes, 10,000 rpm. If you can program 600 minutes, then 10 hours it will run at 10,000 rpm. So as per your, based on your requirement, you can choose compulsory slow time and speed you can program. After programming, in case if you want to engage this compulsory slow, here it is given yes, no. Once you say yes, then automatically compulsory slow speed will be engaged, and the machine will wherever it is, it reaches to 10,000 rpm and stays there until the time elapses. That is set time. Speed build fail. This is a diagnostic function available with our Spinpro. In case if the drive or the Spinpro command is not properly engaged, or the drive is not reached the set speed, or if any of the mechanical issues it could not reach the set speed, means if you select big speed build fail yes, means it will immediately intimate you by activating the flickering relay, and it will display you speed build fail, so that you can take preventive maintenance or any other maintenance required to achieve the table settings. This is next DOF count. The running count, as already explained to you, that is 40. So R means running count. Now here you can see next DOF count. In case if you want to change the DOF, next DOF count 40 into 50 or whatever the count, you can select right now, and if you engage this program, from next DOF onwards the program will be automatically selected by the Spinpro. No need to wait until the time, and programming and all not required. Once you program everything in the table settings, and then whenever required you can choose only the count number, and next DOF settings you can change it, and then it will automatically it will change. Speed change percentage is 100%. That means if you choose 100%, then whenever you change the speed 100%, all the steps will correspondingly changes 100% speed. For example, 10,000 to 12,000, it will go 10,000 to 12,000. In case if you select 80%, then all the step settings will be changed to 80% level. This is required for some type of maintenance and count breakage and other climatic issues. You need not go to step by step to reduce the speed. So this speed reduction percentage will help you to achieve the speed incremental or decremental in an instant manner. Power on delay. This is very important facility available with our Spinpro. Power on delay will help you to slowly start the machine whenever you restart the machine after power resumption. In case if you start the machine at high speeds, the breakage levels will be very high. So whenever you restart the machine, always power on delay will be self-engaged, and the predetermined speed and time delay will be automatically activated. So by the then the time and the speed stays in a slow speed level, and once the time is elapsed, then it will go to the last known length and speed. And power on delay RPM also you can choose 10,000, 11,000, 9,000. So based on your requirement, that speed and time will be activated, same like compulsory slow speed. So here it is set as 2 minutes. So whenever power fails and again it resumes, once you restart the machine, it will run the machine for 2 minutes at the rate of 9000 rpm, and after 2 minutes it will slowly migrate to the last known length and speed. Acceleration, deceleration for 500 rpm, that is every 500 rpm, for example 10,000 to 12,000 rpm, if you want to change, there is 500 rpm bandwidths are there. So every 500 rpm, if you allow time delay of 10 seconds to reach 12,000 rpm, it may take 40 seconds to accelerate and reach the level or decelerate to reach the level. So this function will activate the machine in a very smooth manner. This function will help you to avoid breakages mainly, and also saves sudden rise in power loss and other things. DOF start length. This is also an important feature in case if you want to add an off cop or a middle stopped cops, if you have taken out for maintenance, spindle maintenance or something mechanical reason, and if you again reinstall the bobbins, you can simply enter the length, and once you enter the length, the machine will start from that length and corresponding step length and speed will be automatically taken care. This is DOF enable length percentage. This is also a very important function. Here it is set 001%. If you choose 090%, what will happen? Below 90% of the DOF length. For example, if you have set 1000 meters of your DOF length, if you set 90% as your DOF enable length, that means below 900 meters of length you cannot able to reset this counter. This is a safety feature, and you cannot someone may accidentally press the doffing contactor, doffing press push button, and it goes to 0, means again the machine will start from the beginning speed. That will engage a lot of losses and other loose winding, other problems will occur. To avoid that problem, we have provided this facility, DOF enabling length percentage. Once you set this length as 91%, below 91%, there is no possibility to reset this counter by any means. Machine ID, this is required only for the communication purpose. Once many machines are connected with our Spinpro, to communicate with the computer, we need to give the ID to identify the machine number and other details. This is required. And speed reduction percentage also, as I told you, once you bring it down to 90% level, all the steps, once you have 10 steps, all 10 steps speed will come down to 90% level. This will be very helpful for the weather, cotton and any other climatic issues, manpower issue. You can use this function, and you can hide the speed also. This is also a function which helps the manager or a supervisor. He can able to hide the spindle speed so that he only can able to see the speed, and another people like siders and piecers, doffers cannot see the actual speed of the machine. Date and time facility provided for automatic shift changing facility and the communication facility with the computer. This is very much required. And number of shifts also depends on your country and region. You may run with 2 shifts, or you may run with 3 shifts or 4 shifts. So number of shifts you can choose, and respectively you can select shift 1 time by pressing and changing the cursor marks to second shift and third shift. So required times can be set as per your time table. So once you all set, then whenever the time elapses, then the production values and other details will automatically be recorded with the new shift. So no need to send manpower or personally visit the machine at the time of shift changeover to record the production details. Everything is recorded automatically and it is separately kept in the memory, so that whenever you go there you can able to see the 3 shifts hank readings and along with the total. And this password facility, as I told you, 0000 is the default password, and whatever the number in 4 digits, if you want to program it for a tamper proof operation of this system, you can able to program and lock it, so that nobody can illegally or unauthoriously to activate or deactivate any of these controller functions. And another function is twist per inch and twist per meter control, and this is very important function. Whenever you change the count, you can able to change the TPI by mechanically changing the wheels. By the time you can program the required TPI value with tolerance levels. Whenever the tolerance levels are not met, are not recorded by the Spinpro, the Spinpro is having the control facility to stop the machine, so that you can avoid the yarn wastage or wrong twisted yarn. This will spoil your reputation with your yarn buyer. So this facility is very much useful to run the desired TPI and TPM in case of any mistake happens. Here it is set as 11 TPI, TPM is 433, and you can set the tolerance level also. Here again we are setting it as 14, and it is automatically selected 552 TPM, and here you can see the limit you can set plus or minus 1.5% or any tolerance level decided by your production team can set here. So within this tolerance level, no activation command will come. If the tolerance level are crossed beyond this limit, then the control action will be taken and the machine will be switched off. This is purely user option. So once you connect with this facility, this can be utilized, or otherwise this is left as it is. Ring traveler program also an optional program. Whenever you happen to change the ring traveler, the next DAF you have to run at a slower speed with 1 or 2 steps or 3 steps. So this program will be very useful whenever you change the ring traveler. Once after changing the ring traveler, you can activate this program as yes. Then the next stipulated DAF or time will be activated with this program rather than the regular program, so that the machine will be running at a slower speed. Once the ring traveler is set, then the machine can be run at higher speeds. This is relay 3 control. This is an assignable control facility we have provided. The relay 3 control can be assigned for DAF, for any other flickering or TPI monitoring purposes. So this relay can be assigned. Normally relay 1 and 2 is provided preset availability available for speed increment and decrement. So the relay 3 and 4 can be assigned as per your requirement. So here for TPI, TPM control, if you set yes, then the relay 3 will be activated for TPI monitoring applications. Now it is activated for TPI monitoring. If you say no, then it will be activated. The relay 4 will be activated for compulsory slow speed applications. So that depends on your requirement. You can assign the relay. So relay 4 here, earlier you were seeing compulsory slow, now it is changed to TPI. So the relay functions can be interchanged between 3 and 4. Enable energy. This is in case if you don't want to measure energy, or if you are not provided with CT and other details, this instrument only can be used as a counter and a speed controller. without energy facility. So if once you deactivate no, then there won't be energy display. So once you activate this, and if you are not adding the CTs and PTs, then it will always display as power fail. So please don't activate once you are not using properly, or once you are not adding the CTs and PTs with this instrument. No need to activate this function. Half DOF signal enable. This is very an important function. In between, once you stop the machine for maintenance purpose, and if you again restart the machine, or if you want to DOF the machine in between, for example, if you have 2000 meter scope length and 1000 meters, if you want to activate the DOF, then you can activate this signal for automatic mechanical activation, like lappet hook engagement or auto DOFing sequence. If you have already installed with the machine, this function is very much useful. Set compulsory slow speed is again we have come to the square one. So it is already clearly explained to you. So this is what we have learned from operation menu. This is the main menu view. You can view all the running parameters, set details and other informations. You can see data, step, status. Data means all the production and energy data can be viewed here. Here you can see production and energy in the data menu. So compulsory slow speed, it is if it is activated. Here you can left beneath you can see clear. Once you move the cursor to clear, enter it, then automatically the compulsory slow speed can be deactivated. To activate compulsory slow, you need to enter password. To deactivate the compulsory slow speed, you don't have to enter password. So this is the main screen. You can see shift, step, running step and length. This is the real-time information. And the next window would be step number and speed. And once you press the sideward arrow, you can able to see the set speed. Here you can permanently one arrow mark is engaged, that whenever you see the arrow mark, that is the set value. Whenever you release the arrow mark, that is the set versus real comparison. And this is the hangs with 0.01 hangs accuracy. We will display all 3 sets hangs with total. This is total hang, again with 0.01 hangs accuracy. Set to unit per kg. As I told you earlier, the conversion factor, once you enter, then the values in length can be converted into kilowatt compared with unit of energy consumption versus production in kilograms. Then it will automatically displays how much units consumed per kilogram of yarn production. And again shift to production in kilograms, and again you will get UKG. So all shifts are separately maintained and informed. And this is downtime. Downtime is stoppage time. Each individual shifts will be downtime will be recorded, and whenever you can see the downtime is for 87 minutes, close to 1/4 hours the machine has been stopped, and you can inquire what happened. Total downtime of all 3 shifts and cumulative values will be indicated here with hours and minutes denomination. This is actual TPI and TPM. Average speed, this is average speed of the last set. Average speed is the table setting. Once you feed the table setting, it will calculate the average speed, and the actual average speed also will be displayed once the DOF is completed. Last DOF average speed, that's what I told you. Once after completion of the DOF, it will display the actual average speed. there would be always a difference between the set average speed and actual average speed. This is delivery rate. This is calculated by using delivery roller speed in delivery sensor. So delivery roller meters per minute will be displayed. Based on that, you can able to know how much time it would take to complete the set length. This is delivery speed, means front roller RPM. Total runtime is also displayed in hours and minutes. Shift to runtime, and this is also separately recorded for all running shifts. It's a DOF runtime, the duration to complete the DOF run also separately recorded, and shift to DOF counts will be added for each shift. So how many DOFs you have taken for second shift, first shift and third shift and total, that also will be recorded and be displayed. And this is the actual time and date, and that's all about the data side. And once you move to energy side, you can able to see the voltage for 3 phases and current for 3 phase in ampere, and kilowatt, total kVA, power factor, frequency. These are all vital electrical parameters which is displayed. To get all this information, you need to activate the enable energy function first, and you have to add CT and PT wiring. So this is the total energy in kilowatt hour. So this is what you are going to get the energy consumption of a whole day or of a shift. This is what the shift wise energy consumption. This record only used to calculate the production versus energy calculation, that is UKG. This is total energy, shift wise energy, and that's all. So these are the vital informations provided for energy side. And we provide another one important facility as status, and here you can see, in case you are using relays for activating the speed, relay 1 is for speed increment, relay 2 is for speed decrement. So relay status will be indicated here, whether it is on or off. No need to use multimeter, and the display itself will be intimating you. This is the output voltage level. That depends on your speed and length. The output level will be always varying. So this is what all about Spinpro programming, and some of the important features again in the clears mode. In case if you want to clear the recorded data, again you have to give the password, and you can clear the shift wise production or other readings can be deleted. So it will be asked individual questions. Once you ask for clear runtime, if you say yes, then the runtime alone will be deleted. If you want to start the new DAF and you say yes, then the new DAF will be started. But the one condition is to be noted. During the new DAF startup, the machine should be always on stopped condition. Running machine, you cannot start the new DAF. As like other functions, the repeated questions will keep on coming once you press the upward arrow. So if you say yes, then it will clear out the recorded values. And that is total hang, and so many other parameters also cleared like by that way, and that's all. So it's a very simple and user friendly program, and I hope you can able to understand properly, and in case of any doubts you can reach us, and we are happy to support you always. Thank you.